Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back for another video. Let's talk about some postural stuff in the backswing, how to make sure you're turning with good posture. So when you're assuming you have a decent setup, right? Assuming you have a decent setup, you can see that the butt's back a bit, the chest is down, and if all we do is turn with good posture, you can see that my trail hip goes back as my trail leg straightens and loses flex. If that happens, if there's a line on my butt, let's call it the tush line, that right hip should actually kind of work past the line a bit, right? Sure, some people may have some physical limitations. That's okay. It can stay on the line, or it may kind of go past the line a bit. Both is fine. What we don't want for most players is we don't want the butt moving off the line. You can see if I'm turning and my butt's coming off the line, you can see that my pelvis works towards the ball. When I start doing that, I start going towards my toes. We don't want that because when you're in your toes, one, you're going to put too much strain in your knees, and two, you're not going to be able to turn fully in the backswing. I can turn really freely with a very stable base if I turn into my trail heel. If I turn into my toes, I can't turn much because I'm going to eventually fall over, right? From the face-on view here, trail hip turns back, trail leg straightens and loses flex, and my upper body can turn really freely and very stable. If my pelvis comes forward, I start eventually losing balance. My upper body may have to stand up to counteract that, okay? Upper body, lower body works it as a pair, as a relationship. The more butt back there is, the more chest down there is to balance, because if your chest comes up and your butt goes back, you're gonna fall backwards. If your butt goes forward, your chest will come up, because if your chest stays down and your butt goes forward, your pelvis goes forward, you're gonna fall forward, right? So you're really understanding how the upper body, lower body works will help you turn in posture. So going back to this, right? We want that trail hip to turn back, trail leg straightens and loses flex. Great posture there. You can see that I have an inclination. We don't want to add any tilt to it, because adding unnecessary tilt also puts weight into the toes, which we do not want. We're already set up, we're already bent over at impact, we're on an incline. As long as you turn level to the incline, which I've always talked about in previous videos, turning level to the incline helps you still have your elite shoulder point down a bit without being excessively down. You can see if the more I tilt down there, you're going to start feeling unnecessary strain on your back. You're eventually going to fall forward towards your toes. It's going to restrict the movement, right? We want the movement to be very free. We want structure where your arms, hands, club aren't doing anything wacky, but we want the movement to be free and flowing at the end of the day. So to be free and flowing, we just want to turn level into the inside trail heel, and from there, we've always said, if you torque your feet, if your feet grips the ground properly, butt back, chest down helps you maintain your inclination, so when you push and turn through the ball, good things happen, right? From the face-on view here, if I go butt back, chest down, I maintain inclination, I'm not sliding and tilting, I maintain relatively center with my upper and lower body, and then turn through the ball and push up with good balance because I'm in posture. Now let's do it poorly here. Assuming a good backswing, if I start sliding and tilting, you start looking like this, you're going to your toes, I'm gonna hurt my back. We don't want that, right? That's the opposite of butt back, chest down. That's the opposite of posture. So one more time here, assuming you just turn freely, if you can turn freely from here, and you turn freely butt back, chest down, chances are you can start adding speed, push up and turn, and add to that freedom, add to that fluidity. Freedom without structure, without posture is a very bad place to be, because you think it's freedom, you think it's flow, but it's fake, it's not efficient, you're gonna hurt yourself. So really keep tuning on these details. Butt should stay back in the backswing on that tush line, or maybe slightly beyond. Butt should stay on that tush line in the downswing, maybe even feel like it pushes beyond it as a feel, as your chest stays down as you push back up. So hope that helps, hope that makes sense. Any questions, leave in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.